All right, so not exactly sure what this is about today. I have an idea though. I'm using the purple. I keep hearing it's something about opening your own intuitive gifts. So some guidance on how to open your own gifts, psychic intuitive gifts. Okay. So for this, I was guided to use the cards that are the playing cards and tarot cards, because my gifts, especially for the cards and the pendulum work, I credit my grandmother who used playing cards and pendulums to do this kind of stuff. And then she denied she ever did it later. Or pretended she didn't do it or something, I don't know. She didn't like to do it because she didn't like, oh, that's important, okay? She didn't like to deliver negative messages. So she stopped doing it. That's what it is. So because she didn't like delivering negative messages, she stopped doing it. So that's important for opening your psychic intuitive gifts. You need to understand the quote unquote negative messages. So I may have told this story before, but I'll tell it again to help us understand this. So I had a friend's mother talking to me about psychic intuitive stuff, and she said that she had a dream once, and because we were talking about this, and she said she didn't want to open it because of the negative things that she saw or experienced. And so she was telling me that she had a dream, and in the dream she saw a child drowning in the swimming pool, and her friend's child, and it really freaked her out. And then, I don't know, it was a couple of weeks later maybe, she went to her friend's place, and they were out by the pool and all the kids were swimming, and sure enough, the kid started to drown in the pool. It started to flail. So she was paying attention, of course, because she had this dream. So she was paying attention, extra attention. And so she jumped in the pool and saved the child. But she perceived her dream and her premonition as a negative thing. And I looked at her and I said, oh my God, that's amazing. You were given that information so that you would be on guard, you would be paying that extra attention, and you would save that child. Like, how amazing is your gift, right? So she had that aha moment of, oh my God, that is amazing. So for years, she had seen her gift as something negative because she had seen something, quote unquote, negative, something scary, right? Something scary, to be honest. And unpleasant, very negative, in that sense of the word, upsetting in her dream. But it was because she was given that information that she was on high alert the next time she was around the swimming pool and kind of recognized the scene from her dream in her actual reality, and, saw that the kid was struggling and jumped in and saved the kid. So, yeah, we don't know why we're given the messages that we're given, or we're given the visions or the dreams or the, anything that we're given. We don't know. We don't know why. But often, always, it's for a positive purpose, okay? So no matter what it is, it's for a positive purpose, is what I'm hearing right now. So, so that's the first thing to opening your psychic intuitive gifts, is being willing to receive whatever it is that the spirit world is trying to communicate with you. And you don't need to interpret it, okay? There's I forget, I don't know if it was Einstein that said it or who it is, but there's a quote that says, nothing is positive or negative, only thinking makes it so, right? So if you don't think, if you can suspend your thinking when you're delivering the messages or communicating the images, or, whatever it is that you're trying to communicate, that spirit is trying to communicate through you, if you suspend thinking while doing it, and the need to interpret, and let it come through just as it is, there is a positive purpose for it. 444, I just saw on the clock. There's a positive purpose for it, I guarantee you, is what I was going to say when I saw that 444. Now, 444 for me represents, or means, past loved ones are trying to reach us. So that's really interesting. But also I want to read 444 from this Uplift book. What is it? Shift and Uplift book. They want me to look at that. And it says, angelic intervention is assured and all will be well. Okay, so it's often angelic intervention is what I'm hearing. Okay? Especially when it's a quote unquote negative thing that you're seeing. And then I want to look at the 444s in here. Yes, you are surrounded by 100,000 angels. Miracles are happening before your eyes. Yes. So past loved ones, angels, they're all surrounding you, and they are trying to intervene. So if there's a negative, quote unquote negative communication coming through, it is an intervention. Okay, it's like this woman who had the dream of seeing the child in the swimming pool drowning, and that was an intervention. They helped her get the information she needed and be on the high alert she needed to be on in order to intervene. I just saw 606. We're going to look up that in a minute. 444, the other angel number, says, your guardian angels want you to know that they are with you. Your prayers are being heard loud and clear. Have faith, okay? So they are with you. They want you to know that. 606, you are being guided by God and angels to make space in your life for balance and the restoration of your energy. Okay, so there's 3 606s too. So make room for balance and the restoration of your energy. Okay, so if you've been bogged down by negativity, and that's what I'm feeling, some of you have been, they want you to make room for balance. Try to see the positive in the negative. They come together. They're two sides of the same coin, and try to restore your energy by not focusing so much on the negativity of it all. Okay, there's positive in there too. 606 also says, bring your visions, goals, purpose, and finances into alignment with God, and you will be sustained by the power and the presence of love. Okay, so, and then the last 606 in the Uplift and Shift book, or Shift and Uplift book, I guess it is, says, as I align my heart to the heart of the universe, all manners of miraculous magic uplifts me. So yeah, okay. So the first thing you need to do is accept that we can all do this, okay? Second thing you need to do is accept that you have chosen to be a conduit for spirit in some way, a channel for spirit in some way, whether it's energy work, whether it's art, whether it's music, music is art, but whether it's, delivering verbal messages, writing, whatever it is. And you don't have to do this professionally, okay? It doesn't have to be a professional thing for you. But that's the second thing, accept that you've chosen it. So accept that anyone can do it, accept that you've chosen it, and then accept that you are a messenger, okay? And your business is to deliver the message. The person you're giving the message to, it's their business to receive it, however it comes to them, however it, they interpret it, however they understand it, however it resonates is the word I guess we use with them. And then the other thing is, don't hold back on the negative, quote unquote. Don't judge things and say, oh, I can't deliver that because it's negative, because it could be an intervention. Okay. All right. Now, what do you want me to say, do, know, feel, hear? What do you want to do? Do you want a pick a pile? I feel like there's no pick a pile. I feel like it's just, we're going to see what these cards bring. Those two cards want to stay there. Okay. So we're starting with those two cards. Okay. Yeah, look, the 7 of Cups in reverse telling me that the universe, the secrets of the universe want to be revealed to you. That's how this cup, that's how this card speaks to me. It's when it's reversed, when it's upright, I see that as the secrets of the universe yet to be revealed. But this tells me they want to reveal the secrets of the universe to you. They want to speak with you. They want to communicate with you, okay? And then the 4 of Cups tells me that you have some fears that something that's happened in the past may happen again. And they're saying, do not fear this. So maybe you've tried this in the past, maybe even in past lives, right? And were persecuted for it. Who knows? But they're telling you there's no reason to fear this anymore, okay? Having the secrets of the universe revealed to you, communicating with the divine, with the spirit world, there's nothing to fear here, okay? They want me to take the top card here to round this out. Okay, Three of Swords. Look at that. You can bring healing. You know, this is the Three of Swords is heartbreak and heartache, and especially grief from loss, you know, especially like loss of loved ones, or even loss, like, you know, could be passing, like, you know, death, but it could be even divorce. It can be anything. But they're saying that this gift, your communication, can bring the healing. It can shine light on that, okay? It can shine light on that because this is upright. It's shining light on it. And now they want me to look at the 743, okay? So which book? The Uplift book first? Okay. So let's look in this book first. The 743. I align myself with conscious communities and soul groups that support and benefit from my creative self-expression. Beautiful. They're guiding you to align yourself with conscious communities and soul groups that support and benefit from your creative self-expression. However you express yourself in doing this kind of work, okay? And then 743 in here says, what? This is a time to remember. This is a time for you to rediscover aspects of yourself and your gifts that have been hidden and forgotten. Your guardian angels are drawing close and helping you dive deep within and see yourself through the eyes of excitement and wonder. Okay, so this is what they want you to do. Rediscover aspects of yourself and your gifts that you have been hidden and forgotten because of whatever happened in the past that you didn't love, right? And that you're fearful of. They're drawing close. Your guardian angels are drawing close and helping you dive deep within and see yourself through the eyes of excitement and wonder as you open yourself up to this. Okay? Beautiful. All right. Put those books over here. I guess I'll put them over here. All right. Now they want me to use the gold cards. Okay? Okay, we have the Six of Cups and the Lover's card. All right, we're going to leave it there. We're going to get 3 cards from this deck. Okay, there's the 3 cards. I thought we were going to get 3 in total, but 3 came out, so I guess we're getting 3 cards. They want this 6 right there, the 6-6. Okay, so this is the 6 of Pentacles. And then they want the 2-4 over here. Okay. Okay. So this is, you know, the 6 of Cups talks about nostalgia and remembering the past in a positive light. So that's bringing that back in, that positive, you know, loving energy, right? Seeing things in a positive, loving energy with the Lover's card and the 6 of Cups. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is equal. It's equity. It's reciprocity. It's you know, equal exchange of gifts. So that's that community again, bringing in that community idea. And it's, you know, this is a potluck, so it's giving and receiving, and it's like, you know, everybody contributes to the potluck, right? And you know, each individual brings a piece and then makes a whole meal with it, right? So it's that idea that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, right? So that's what they're saying here. So they want you to reframe this experience. So maybe you had a bad experience, that 4 of Cups, with community and with giving and receiving and whatever. So they're wanting you to reframe whatever this sharing and giving and receiving and being part of a community. They want you to reframe it in a loving, positive way. Okay, that's what this is telling me. And then the 2-4, this is like the 2 of Wands. I'm not even really sure what the traditional tarot says right now. I'm going to look. But for me, that's a passionate, fiery conversation, a creative conversation. Okay, and then the 4 of Pentacles can mean a couple things, but in this right now, the first thing that hit me with it was the hoarding, right? The hoarding meaning. So it feels like you've been hoarding your self-expression. You've been hoarding your conversations, your passionate, fiery, creative conversations for some reason, probably again because of this fear. So you haven't been sharing your voice. You haven't been sharing your thoughts, your ideas, your expressions with anyone. And they're encouraging you. You need to start opening your throat up and doing that, right? So this is what this is all about. Now that I'm going to the Two of Wands in the, more traditional sense to see what it says, because I cannot remember it for the life of me right now. And it says, interesting. It says courage in undertakings, boldness, attainment of goals and needs, mature individual. So it is saying that, it's time to be bold and be courageous in sharing your voice, okay? You've been keeping it to yourself because you've been kind of afraid because of this, these past experiences, but it's time to be bold. It's time to share it, okay? You have something to say. You are a messenger. You are a channel for spirit in some way. Okay. Now we want to look at the 66 and the 24. The number 66. 66 says, I accept the generous blessings of love and abundance in my life with gratitude, joyful that I have more to share with others. Beautiful, right? That's beautiful. That goes with that, because that's what that's all about, sharing with others. So I'm going to read it again. I accept the generous blessings of love and abundance in my life with gratitude, joyful that I have more to share with others. Amazing. And then 24. Okay. The universe supports me as I manifest the divine beauty of my true life path. So the universe supports me as I manifest the divine beauty of my true life path. So the universe supports you as you open up to this path of channeling and being the messenger that you are in some way. And this is interesting because it says it supports you. And this is the 4 is a foundation. It can be hoarding, financially, or it can be creating a foundation, a strong foundation, a savings, a nest egg financially. So either way, and like having that support. Okay, so don't hoard your voice, your gifts, your talents, and that's gonna, and you will be supported as you don't hoard. Okay, that's the way I can say it right now. It's clumsy, but it's okay. All right, now we're going to use these cards. Yeah, so that is, remember this past experiences in this lifetime. They're saying leave that behind you, okay? Leave whatever that unpleasant experience was behind you. Take only what you've learned and move forward toward the light, okay? So that's really interesting. And that's a 666, which, can scare some people. Talk about negative, right? What thinking makes it so. The 666 number can scare some people, but it's not a scary number. And they want me to go to this Uplift and Shift book to read what it says in here for that number. I see it as a number of desire, okay? It says, I gratefully receive triple blessings for abundance and heart healing across 3 levels of existence, material, emotional, and spiritual, for the greatest good of all. This is beautiful. Look at this. This is heart. This is material, the pentacles. This is emotional and spiritual, right? So the three levels are represented here. The 66 talked about, blessings as well. And then this is the thinking makes it so, right? So this is so interesting. And it says, I gratefully receive triple blessings for abundance and heart healing, right? And this is saying, reframe the past in the positive, loving way that heals your heart. Across 3 levels of existence, material, emotional, and spiritual, for the greatest good of all. What a beautiful number that is. And that's maybe your desire. That's why I said that, I see it as the number of desire. And now I have 1919 showing itself. So we're going to look at that. 1919 says, you are being invited to connect with the energy of the divine feminine, both within you and around you. Mother feminine healing is possible at this time. Okay, so this is very much divine feminine energy, right? That's the receiving energy. The receiving, receiving the abundance, receiving the blessings. Also sharing them. Right? Yeah. Okay. There's our number. Oh, it's another 6. All the 6s came out. But it's the Tower in reverse, which is really cool. So there's not going to be any more drama or trauma in your experience, right? There's not going to be any more drama or trauma. So you can speak freely. You can express yourself freely. There's no more drama or trauma with the Tower card upside down there. Reversed, I guess is the word. So, yeah. Do you want me to address the 6? Because there is a 6 here, the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is usually about success and victory and recognition. I feel like your fear of the drama and trauma is what's keeping you from allowing yourself to be recognized. Okay, so, but they're saying that do not fear the drama and trauma. It's not going to happen. So you can allow yourself to be recognized and be successful in this area, in this expression of yourself. Okay, and now we're going to look at the 264 in the Uplift and Shift book. I allow myself to be present, right? I allow myself to be present. So whatever you're doing, just allow yourself to be present in that present moment. Don't be worried about the past or fearful of, the future or whatever. Just be present when you're doing this work, okay? So now they want me to look at the 264 in this book, the Angel Number book. Your angels are reminding you that it's okay to be human. They love who you are and who you have become. Okay, so be present in your humanness as you do this. And then the 666 in here, let's see what it says. 666 in here. So in here, the main message of the 666 is call in the light of God, okay? And also don't let your ego take control, okay? So be present and what was it? 264. What was that message? Putting it together. Yes, be present, be human, but not ego-based, okay? Bring in the light of God. You're channeling the light of the divine, right? So, yeah, that's what that's saying. Okay. All right. So this is all guidance on how to open yourself, your psychic intuitive gifts so far, I think. Hopefully it's making sense to you. I don't really remember anything that I've said thus far. So is there something else you want me to share with this group around this? Is there something you want me to do? Okay, this is interesting. They want me to they want me to use this deck, okay? They want me to get some cards. Okay. Here we go, the 8 of Swords. There's the other one, 2 of Pentacles, okay. And the 4 of Swords, is it reversed or upright? They want it upright. Okay. Just looking up the angel number here. It says your angels are shining a harmonious light on your current situation. Know that peace and serenity are close. Okay? So whatever's going on with you, they're shining a light on it, and peace and serenity are close. Okay? And then in here, in this other book, it says, I invite the angelic healing of unconditional love into all areas of my spiritual, psychological, emotional, and physical life now. Beautiful. I'm going to put that here. I invite the angelic healing of unconditional love into all areas of my spiritual, psychological, emotional, and physical life now. How beautiful is that? And I'm going back to the 824. Your angels are shining a harmonious light on your current situation. Know that peace and serenity are close. Okay, so your angels are intervening on something that's going on with you. Okay? Whatever's been holding you back, whatever's been making you feel trapped, blocked, held back, unable to move forward, whatever that's been, okay? They are helping you be released from that, is what I'm hearing. And this is definitely moving to a place of peace and respite from struggles, right? With the Four of Swords. What does the Two of Pentacles in between want to say? I'm going to look it up specifically in this deck because we're using this deck. So let's look it up here. Okay, almost there. Yeah, balance, renewal, adaptability, and change. Okay, so yes, they're freeing you from whatever's been weighing you down, is what I'm hearing. Whatever's been holding you back, weighing you down, etc. They're helping release you from that to restore balance, okay, bring change and renewal. And this is respite from struggles, right? And to bring, and it says in here, relaxation and rest, okay? And meditation. Okay, meditation comes up a lot these days. So do with that what you want. I don't know if you meditate or not, but it keeps coming up, the word. So, all right. Is there anything else you want me to do or say with these cards? No, get the circular ones now. Okay. I'm going to use these ones. They want me to tell you what happened this morning. Okay. It's interesting before we get these cards. So this morning, my husband left and shut the door, and I assume locked it. And then when I woke up, I asked for some guidance. And as I was about to look at, something to receive the guidance, the front door opened. I heard it open. I heard it unlock. We have like a digital lock on it, and I heard it unlock, and the door opened. So I was like, weird. And then I went out because I thought I was imagining things. And the door was slightly ajar. Now, this has happened to me before when I was sleeping once in an unfamiliar place. I was staying at a friend's house. And, I think it was 10 p.m., just as I was falling asleep, I had shut the bedroom door and I had locked it because I was staying by myself in my friend's house in a strange city and blah, blah, blah. And anyways, the door opened as I was falling asleep. And I thought, that's so weird because it was locked. So then I went, and locked it again and checked everything, and everything was fine. And I thought it must have been the air conditioning pushing it or something. Who knows, right? Maybe I didn't shut it enough, whatever. The second night, it was around 2 a.m. And I made sure the door was locked. The air conditioning fan was turned down. The door was locked. Everything was secure. And at 2 a.m., the door opened again. And I heard a voice, a female voice, and it said, I can open doors. And I was like, instantly, like, I knew it was my grandmother talking to me. It was so weird. And I knew she was saying to me, that she was opening doors for me. But later, not too long after, I was again away from home, and I was on the beach, and I opened a book, and the book had my other grandmother's photo in it. And then it said, there was a message in the book that said, there was a part in the book that where the picture was, that said, it was kind of one of those self-help type books or something, I guess. And it said, that the spirit world can open doors for you, but you have to walk through them. You have to walk through them, right? So they just wanted me to talk about that right now. So the angels can intervene as much as they can. They can try to release you. They can help you. They can do all the things that the intervention they can. But you have to take the steps, right? Like, they provided that dream for that woman who, had the dream of the child struggling and whatever. But she actually had to accept the invitation to go to the pool party, which she was concerned about. Clearly, she had an uneasy feeling, but she went. And then she was there, and she was paying attention, and she was doing all the things. And then she, jumped in the water and saved the child. So, they can open the doors. They can intervene as much as they can, but you have to take some action. You have to walk through the doors. All right? All right, now we're ready for these cards. Okay. We have the Chariot jumping out first. Direction, willpower, the Chariot. Yeah, this is the free will card. So that's why they had me talk about that. You have free will. So as much as they intervene for you and do whatever they can for you, you have to choose a direction. You have to use your own willpower. You have free will. Okay? You are the driver of your magic carpet. Usually it's a chariot, right? And you take the reins, but here it's a magic carpet ride, which I love. So you are the driver of this magic carpet that you're on, okay? So let's see what else they're saying. Dawn of Wands, inspiration and potential. So yeah, they're going to inspire you as much as they possibly can. And you have all the potential in the world, but it's up to you, right? Okay. And then the Five of Wands. Oh, frustration and opposition. Interesting. Frustration and opposition. What I see here is creative tension, right? They're all pointing here. And there's creative tension. So remember we started this with the negative isn't always negative. Only thinking makes it so. So frustration and opposition isn't negative, is what they want me to say. The Five of Wands isn't negative. The Five of Wands, in fact, in my other decks, I read it as overcoming challenges, right? Overcoming challenges. So there is a creative tension. Frustration, opposition, creative tension. I also see this as, they're trying to intervene. They're sending you all the energy in the world, but you have to, they will be frustrated as long as you're opposing them or resisting them, or, yourself really is what you're resisting. But there could be some frustration amongst them that you're not creating what you have the potential to create here. They're inspiring you. You have the potential. They're doing everything they can, but there's a creative tension here, which isn't negative. Okay, they don't want you to see it as negative. But you've had some challenges that you had to overcome that will serve you somehow. Okay, I'm seeing will serve you somehow with this creative tension that's there. There's a reason for it. There's something going on there. I want to look at the Five of Wands. There's going to be something in here that's going to help us. Okay? Let's look at the Five of Wands in here in the book. Okay, it says the Five of Wands is a reminder that any setbacks, frustrations, or plans taking a turn are to be regarded as interesting challenges to be met and overcome. If you look upon them with a positive attitude, they will be dealt with easily. Okay, if you let your emotions get the better of you and end up focusing on the negative or worst possible outcome, the issues will figuratively grow in your mind's eye and become more challenging to resolve. So, yeah. So they're reminding you to see these challenges as a positive thing, okay? The highly charged emotions which are present currently may be tempting you to lash out at any given opportunity. It's key for you to maintain your emotional control in a constructive way to avoid overreacting and causing yourself longer-term problems due to a temporary lapse in judgment. Okay, so that's a little bit of a guidance there. It's important that you maintain positivity when you're faced with negativity. Okay, and that's what they said about the being a messenger, actually, right? That's how we started. That's the whole thing. That's how we started. Okay, a little bit more here. We have the Two of Pentacles again. They want me to put it right here. Okay, so we can put that. Okay. Oh, there we go. We have the Six of Wands, the recognition card. Okay. And we have the Eight of Swords again. So we have these cards repeating themselves. Okay. And then we have this Six of Wands. So they want me to do this like this. Okay. So we have your free will is what's going to free you. Okay. They're going to intervene and help you as much as you can, but your free will is how you free yourself. When you recognize you have free will, you are in the driver's seat. No one can oppress you. No one can trap you. No one can hold you back. No one can do any of that, imprison you, etc., etc. That's what frees you. Okay. And then the inspiration and potential that you hold within you is limitless. I'm hearing limitless. And they want me to go back to the Two of Pentacles because it was about restoring balance, right? It was about restoring balance and renewal. It was something about, yeah, restoring balance and renewal in your life. Yeah, and change, allowing change, adaptability. So the key, these two are the keys. So being adaptable, restoring balance in your life, and allowing change and being adaptable, and allowing renewal, death and rebirth, is going to bring inspiration and potential to you. And it's going to bring you respite from your struggles. It's going to help you overcome your challenges. And then look at this beautiful progression to the Six of Wands. And it's going to bring some recognition in some way to you, okay? Some sort of recognition, some sort of victory, okay? It's success, it's victory, and it's recognition. All right. Okay, they want me to look at the, what is it? 8, 7, is that 7? Yeah, 8, 7, 8. 8, 7, 8. Your angels are encouraging you to continually align your thoughts, intentions, and actions with the energy of truth and integrity. Stay focused on your original goal and values and know that they will uncover the answers you need, okay? And then 8, 7, 8 in here says, what? My higher self attracts the blessings and abundance required to fulfill my life purpose. So yeah, stay focused on your higher, your original goals, right? That your higher, whatever, other self, I don't know, I don't always like to call it higher, came here with, okay? And then we have the 212. So let's see the 212 in this book. This is an important time for you to reflect on who you are and who you want to bring to your relationships and ultimately the world. Yes. Okay, and then 212 here says, what? Get there. As I give and receive equally, my relationships mature and evolve. That's beautiful. And then look at that, 4, 5, 6. This is really progression. 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is how you're progressing. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Angels are encouraging you to align the energy of care with the energy of care and compassion. Ignore any thoughts of attack. Okay, so even when you're in facing these challenges, ignore those thoughts of attack. Okay, align with the energy of care and compassion. And then 4, 5, 6 in this book says, what? I experience rapid acceleration on my spiritual journey as I trust my heart. Yes, that's the progression, the rapid acceleration on your spiritual journey as you trust your heart and focus on care and compassion and not on attack. Focus on the positive, not on the negatives, right? This is so beautiful. This is where I'm going to leave it today. I hope it helps, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.